Okay, it's Thursday, August 11th, 2022, and I've got some signals sent out. Looks like NQ is in the lead and going to take me short here very soon. I'll be back. Okay, I have got position short here on NQ. Just going for $50, which is $1,000 on one contract. I could easily go for $100, which is $2,000, but I mean, I could easily switch it. I think it's probably going to do it. But you know, if you just play it every day, play it with super high math, and just go for the 50 on the NQ, it works out really great. I mean, you just win on every single trade, but really you should do 100. It has a 90% chance of hitting $100. And that is what I call good math. This particular trade has like 97% chance of hitting. 97%. And that includes all the losers, everything. That is what I call good math. It's getting close. I'll be back. Okay, I've got position here on ES. Has also gone short. Testing, testing. Okay, NQ almost hit the exit there. It went down to 405.50, and I'm at 405. But keep in mind that this has a 97% chance of winning, and it has a 90% chance of hitting $100, which is double the amount I'm going for, which would be $2,000 on one contract. 90% chance. So when you trade, or when you play the signals, when you play the signals, always play the math. Always. Okay, it's almost there. Okay, there it goes. Okay, just got me out on the NQ. Now I'm looking for the ES. I have the ES kind of tight. I could open it up if I wanted to, but I have it only to 500. Just a $10 move, but really it'll do $20 with I forget what the percentage is, but it's really high, like 90%, something like that. So really I should change it to $20, but you know, while the market's in kind of a tight, choppy mode, I don't think it's a bad idea to back off a little bit on the exits. It'll open back up again, and we'll be able to get the big exits again all the time, every day. But right now, it's one day yes, one day no. It's a little bit you know, not as predictable. So if I just go for the minimum, which is like $10 on the ES, for instance, it'll make it the vast majority of time. So that's a successful trade, one way or another. Anyway, I will be back. Still waiting for the YM to get me in. Okay, I am now in on the YM short. Got the YM short, got the ES short, already out of the NQ, and looking to get some ticks today. I'll be back. Okay, market starting to come down here a little bit. Like I said, I'm not going for very much, and I could go for a lot more if I wanted to. A lot more. But I'm just going for the minimum on both of them. Well, actually the YM's not the minimum. The minimum is a little bit less on the YM. But the minimum on the ES, $10. The minimum on the YM would be about, actually, I don't know. I haven't done the math exactly yet on the YM. Actually, it's probably a lot higher than what I'm thinking. So I really don't know. But on the ES, it's like $10 would be minimum. And $20 happens all the time, and even $30. And on the NQ, it's $50 happens 97% of the time, and $100 90% of the time, and $150 77% of the time. It's really good math for such a large trade. So this is like the NQ was a baby trade. In fact, if you take a look right here, you see it's below. It's 378 now. I could have held it and been even more ahead. So, you know, like I said, NQ really moves. You just got to get in the right direction. That thing's good for 100, even 150 ticks. I mean, $150, which is, it's 4 ticks per dollar. So $100 is 400 ticks times $5 a tick. It's big. It's big money. Anyway, I'll be back. Each of these are going to get me out when it reaches 500. So they're just 500. They're just small trades. But the beautiful thing about this is that you can keep your math really high, up your contracts. Just start upping contracts. And it's, you know, there's good things about it and bad things about it. The bad thing about it is you're leaving a lot of ticks on the table. Good thing about it is that you can control it mathematically very well, and then raise your contracts as high as you can go or want to go, and do really super well that way. You know, you get there maybe, you know, in a different way. You get there in a way that's helpful to your psychology. You don't have to stay in it for a long time. You don't have to hold it overnight. You get in, you get out, you take it, and you leave. You know, that has its benefits, especially over time. So in other words, by the use of the codes, I know how much I can go for at the minimum and get it the vast majority of time. Okay, it looks like we've got a race here between YM and ES. Which one is going to make it to $500 first? They both keep going back and forth and taking the lead, one or the other. So we'll see which one makes it first here. See the YM still in the lead. ES trying to catch up. Here comes the ES. Okay, ES took the lead. Anyway, I'll come back. We'll see which one makes it. Obviously, NQ is the clear leader. Already got out long ago. By the way, I just looked at the math on the ES. And for $10, which is 40 ticks, which is a $500 trade with one contract, it is 93% on this code that I'm using. 93%. And that includes all losers and everything. So very high math here to go for $10. It drops a bit if you go for $20 on the ES. It drops to 82%. So definitely a drop in mathematics there. Still a good trade at $20, but and $30 is 70% at $30. So, you know, you got good math, good opportunity, but If you just take the really high math, 93%, and then put some contracts on it each time, and just keep raising in contracts, that's all you really need. Keep the math high. It's all about knowing the math. I'll be back. Okay, ES almost at exit here. 500, it'll get me out. 485. Almost made it. But it will. It'll make it. And we just need to, you can see the ES is going to win here over the YM. The YM has not been doing good. It just went to 503. Why didn't it get me out? Oh, okay, I must be a little bit lower than I thought. Oh, okay. This is going to make slightly over 500. I'm going to be getting out at 22 exactly. Okay, there it is. Okay, out of the ES. Now I'm just waiting for the YM to hit, which is down here at 352. I will start to play a break-even game here on the YM. Let me go calculate it. I'll be right back. All right, I'm going to change the stop. 33. I'm going to take it to 460, which is my entry. At 465, going to take it 5 ticks below my entry there. At 465, I'm in on the YM. I want to place it at 460, 4 ticks below because I'm short. And then I want to update this, but it's so close now. All it's going to do is hit. Let me go take a look at it again. Got the math on my side. I'm going to let it come down a bit, and then I'm going to place it. I'll be back. The only reason why I'm thinking about placing a break-even stop is because the NQ has already made it to exit. The ES has already made it to exit, minimum though. And the YM has not. It's not even come close yet. So again, just like the other day, and then it went up, it could do the same thing here. So I'm going to go ahead and place it here now at 460. Okay, locking in a stop at 460. I'm going to let everybody know. Okay, I have let everyone know in the signals that I've got a break-even stop on the YM here, and that I've already gotten out of the ES and NQ. Now there's a good chance it's just going to keep coming down. Definitely a good chance of that. But the market is tight and choppy. So I would rather, in this sort of market, be safe than sorry. So that's why I've got a break-even stop on it. If it wants to come up and hit me, it's no problem at all. The market is not really moving that much. Otherwise, if it does come down, I'm looking for 100 ticks here. I'll be able to get it. Should be able to get it, no problem. I'll come back. Market's going to pick back up again in September. And September, October, November, December, generally pretty good. And then January through June is the best time of the year, generally speaking. This month, August, is generally the worst time of the whole year, or the worst month of the whole year for the markets. But that's not always true. But this year it is. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad this August. But as you can see, the codes still work. My signals still work. So it's just that we have to sit here and watch it go up and down, not do anything for a long time, not really do much until we finally win, which makes it more of a nuisance than normal, where we could win relatively quickly and then be done with it. But no big deal. A win is a win. Whether you make it in 5 minutes or 5 hours, it's still a win. YM not really doing much here, so it may just pop back up. It's a very real possibility. So I've got a break-even stop on it, and just gonna take it, get out if it pops back up again. Because the market just not moving very much right now. I couldn't get a clear signal on CL, and it shot up and took off on me, so I missed that trade on CL. Looks like the YM may come up here and hit my break-even stop. I'm just going to let it go if it does. The market is too tight and choppy to play games with it. So just keep my game really tight, make some money, and, there's always tomorrow. Tomorrow will probably actually move pretty good, probably. Almost there, almost hit. Okay, there it goes. Okay, I'm out and done for the day. Did 1570 for the day, so not too bad in a tight, choppy day like this. Anyway, I'll be back tomorrow for some more trading. Happy trading.